Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm pretty scruffy, and if you stick around till after the break, I'll tell you why. Check it out. Hi guys, and welcome back. And today, like I said, I'm really scruffy because it's like 93 degrees outside and it's really hot and sticky and yucky. But I had to go out and run around and get into the gourds and get into the jungle. So, because I just had to know. But if you stick around for just a second, we'll show you the footage. Okay guys, we are out here in the smaller gourd patch. And we're looking at these gourds. That one is huge, and so is that one. But I went ahead and put the tape measure on it, and that one is about 58.5 inches. And I wanted to know how big that one is, because actually I think it's a little bit bigger. But it's laying on its side, and these things are so heavy that you can't roll them over, so I have no idea how big that one is. But that one is 58.5 inches, and I don't know if you can see, but there's another big one right there, and there are two other small ones out here that I know of. Oh, wait, I just found another big one. He's down here under some of these weeds. Not quite as big, but that's still pretty good sized. But I'm going to run around and see if I can't find more. And it's about 93 degrees out here, and we're not supposed to get any bit of a lower temp until Friday, and then it's going to be down in the 70s. But let me go see what I can find, and I'll just leave you with those for a minute, and I'll be right back. Okay, we are still over here in the same patch, and I just found this one. That's a pretty nice sized gourd. You can see it's starting to get some distinctive little marks on it that will make it unique. And while I was looking around, I found over here two more. They're not super giant, but they're still nice and big. Let's see, get in and see them a little bit better. There's one, and he's got one right beside him, right there. But they'll be really nice size gourds for projects too. But hold on, we'll go see what else we can find. Okay, this is the one that I really wanted to know how big it was. It's the one that Mark was sneaky showing you the other day. Well, he was showing you the Fitbit. But this one, look down in here, it's just over, if I can get all the way down there, just over 59 inches. And it is absolutely huge. And let's see if I can move it. See, they're so heavy you can barely even move them. But we're over here in the old corn patch, and I happen to know, look down there, you can see one. That's a little one, but there's a whole bunch more in there, and we'll go in there and we'll see what we can find in there too. Okay, that's another big one down here in the corn. I can't really get in there very well, but I'll put my hands on it. That is still a very nice size gourd. And it's getting a whole bunch of really neat little markings on it too. And over here we've got two smaller ones. They're just hanging. They're still hanging from the vines in here. And climb through the jungle. Oh, I got stuck. There's an apple gourd just laying there. And I happen to know there's a few more of those in here, so we'll go in here and look around and see what else I can't find. Okay, we are down here in the bottom of the corn jungle, and that is the little apple gourd that we just saw. And he has a friend hanging out over there. And I don't know if you can see down, well, maybe not. There's two small, I don't know if I can get a good picture of it. I really have to crawl back in there. But there's two more really small, just regular gourds. And over here, there are two more apple gourds. And there's one of the other big gourds back there. And it's already starting to change too. A bunch of the vines are starting to die back, so it's just about time to start pulling them off the vines. But I thought I saw, well, I thought there was another one back there, but we will rig around in here a little bit more and see what else we can find. Okay, so this is the big sea of gourds. And we're just gonna kind of walk around in here and see what we can find. But there's this nice big one, and you can see that the vines are starting to die back. Not quite ready to come off. It still has some green leaves up there at the next junction, but just kind of wander around. You gotta watch where you step, because there's little apple gourds all over in here too. There's another big one. And we'll come and walk over here. And there's another one hiding over there. It's just like a little treasure hunt. Oh, and there's a smaller one. And those would be perfect for birdhouses. Let's see if we can wander through here kind of gentle. See what else we can find in here. Oh, there's a little tiny little bitty one right there. Okay. Oh. And down here, there's another apple gourd in here. And right next door, is another really nice size drum gourd. Pretty good size. And it's awful hot outside, so I'm going to take just a quick break and I'll be right back. There's a couple of nice twin-sized gourds. They're a little bit smaller. Oh, that one's bigger. That one's about twice the size of that one. And I happen to know that right over here is another little apple gourd hiding down there in the grass. And you have to step really careful or you'll end up smashing them. Oh, see? I almost stepped on those and smashed them. But there's two more apple gourds right there. And I can't wait to start playing with those when they get all dried. It'll be a lot of fun. There's two more hiding in here in the grass. Those are perfect for birdhouses. That'll be a great size for a birdhouse. And you can see their vines are starting to die back too. But they still have a little bit of green leaves on them, so they're not quite ready to come off, but it won't be very long. And I have managed to wander all the way back over here by the fence. And there's a nice drum gourd. It's not terribly big, but that's okay. We need them in all sizes. But That's a pretty nice sized apple gourd. And he's got some friends. There's another big birdhouse gourd. And there's another old drum gourd. And we got another one hanging on the fence. And there's another apple gourd. Oh, and he's got a friend over here. 2. There we go. There's 2 in there. But this one, I almost stepped on it. But they're so neat. It'd be fun to take a couple of them and paint them red so they look like apples. But there's 3 of them right here in one spot. There's another apple gourd. We have lots of those this year. And right over here is another giant birdhouse gourd. And I just saw back here there are 2 more giant birdhouse gourds. And just over the other side here, there's another one hiding in there. And there's another apple gourd right there. Okay. And I just found these 2. These are pretty nice size. They'll be a lot of fun to play with. And hiding over here in the grass, there's another one right there. And I think with that, I'm going to go see if I can't go back in the jungle and see what I can find back there in the jungle. Okay, I just found a really fun spot. This is a nice big one. You see how big it is. It is actually still hanging from the vine right there, and it's not actually touching the ground. I don't know if I can get in there. It's not on the ground yet. But he's got some friends too. There's an apple gourd hanging there. And crawl my way in here. There's 2 more sitting right there. Those are pretty nice size. And their vines are starting to die back pretty good too. There's a nice one still hanging up over here. And there's one right above my head. It's still balanced on the fence. It's like half on and half off the fence. And there's another one back there. Okay, I am on the other side of the corn. There's the corn over there. And I came over here in this little piece of the jungle. We found this nice one. It's nice and tall. It's not as big around, but it's pretty tall. And I saw there's another apple gourd right there. And there's another one right up here. So we'll have plenty of those to have some fun with over the winter. It's going to take a little while to get them all dried out and everything, so it'll probably be late winter before I can do much with them, but they'll still be a whole lot of fun. And I just found those 2 peeking out. Those leaves are different. Those are over here by the pumpkins. But they are over here hanging out with the pumpkins. Okay guys, so that'll about wrap it up for today. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe and hit that little alarm button. And I can't remember everything that Mark says yet again. So maybe he'll help me out again. Post a little note. But here somewhere. Bye!